Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on how to get your hands on a pair of affordable vintage Levi's jeans. I know that I think last year or maybe the year before I did another tutorial on how to, in general, take in your own jeans if they are either too big in the waist or just down the legs. So if you want to check out that video, you might want to go a step back because that's a very thorough guide on how to take in your own jeans. So there will be some similarities in this video, but I thought I wanted to go through the entire process from where I get my hands on these jeans, what kind of wash I like, what kind of fit I go for, and how I make sure to buy the right size and fit from the beginning so that I can maybe alter them a bit afterwards. So there are already a lot of brands on the market that specializes in reworking vintage Levi's jeans. So if you don't have the skills or the time or the energy to do it yourself, then you can definitely check out some of those brands. I know that Urban Outfitters, they make reworked vintage jeans from Levi's, and then there's the brand called Redone that I've also mentioned a couple of times here on my channel. That's a great alternative as well. But just bear in mind that these are a bit more on the pricey side, but again, you're paying for the extra time spent to rework these jeans. So it's a great solution if you don't have the skills yourself. If you are keen on doing this yourself though, and to save a lot of money, then this video might be the thing for you. I'm catching a terrible spring cold at the moment, so drinking lots of hot water with lemon and ginger, but right now it's coffee with oat milk. That word was oat milk, by the way. I think it got like clogged up in my snotty nose. Anyway, let's continue. So my number one retailer to get my hands on a pair of vintage Levi's jeans is definitely ASOS Marketplace. If you live in the US, I'm actually not quite sure what the shipping terms are here, if you can even order from ASOS Marketplace, but if you have any similar suggestions, if you live in the US, please write them down below. But if you live within Europe, ASOS Marketplace is definitely a great place to get your hands on a pair of affordable Levi's jeans. So when you search on ASOS Marketplace, make sure you tick off the box where it says vintage, because there are retailers that sell, you know, other things that are new with tags as well. So just make sure to tick off the vintage box. So whenever I search for a pair of jeans on ASOS Marketplace, I always write 501 Levi's jeans in the search bar, and then I always go for the ones that have a slim fit, because then they are as close to the fit that I desire as possible. Then I only need to do like small alterations when I get the jeans home. So the wash that I go for is typically this very light blue washed out color, this very authentic 90s kind of denim color. And then I also really like a mid blue color or the black ones. So even white Levi's jeans are actually rather cool as well. Just make sure you go for the 501 model with a high rise and then in a slim fit, then you should be good to go. As you might know, the way that ASOS Marketplace works is that there are a lot of different retailers from all over Europe, and then they can kind of sell their things in there. And a retailer that I've had great success with is LEVI'S Vintage. It's a shop that's located in Spain, so it's still within Europe. And I've bought several pairs of jeans and shorts from that shop with great success, so I can definitely recommend that one. So I actually went ahead and bought a pair of new vintage jeans from this shop just to give you the full idea and give you the full experience of buying a pair of vintage jeans from a retailer on ASOS Marketplace. So when I found a pair of jeans that suit my preferences, then I make sure to measure my waist and to hold that against the measurements that they put on their products. And LEVI'S Vintage is again a great retailer for this because they write all of the measurements on each of the jeans. And if you're ever in doubt, you can even write to their support team and they will get back to you within a few days, so that you make sure you don't waste a lot of time, money, energy shipping on a pair of jeans that won't fit you. And that way you won't have to worry about having to send them back either. So just write the support team if you're ever in doubt about what size to go for. I am a regular size 36, European 36, or size small medium in my waist. and I always go for a size 29 in these jeans. So once you've received your jeans, you obviously try them on, and I think it takes like a week or maybe 10 days for them to arrive after you've placed your order if you live within Europe, depending on how close you live to Spain, obviously. But I live in Denmark and it took around 10 days for them to get here. Then what I do is that I obviously try them on to make sure that they fit. And the ones that I ordered fit like a dream in the waist as I expected, but I just wanted to alter them a bit down each leg. In general, I like my jeans to be cut, you know, just above the ankle or just on the ankle. I like them to be just slightly cropped. So just using a pair of boots to measure if you're in doubt, or just cutting, you know, just above your ankle is like a great rule of thumb. And then I basically just cut them because I like the edge to be raw or to be frayed. Obviously, if you want to take them up, if you don't want the edge to be raw, you just need to add an extra couple of centimeters to make the fold up. But yeah, I think it looks really cool, especially with this proper kind of denim when the edge is just raw. So when you're marking where you want the jeans to be taken in down each side, you might want to use a pair of jeans in a fit that you already have that you really like. I actually just used my authentic cigarette jean from Ealot to place on top of my new Levi's jeans because I really like that fit. So they're kind of snug around the bum and down each thigh, but then from the knee and down they're more straight, and then they are cropped as well. And I think this fit is actually perfect for a pair of vintage Levi's jeans as well. So I just used those jeans. Just bear in mind that if you're using a pair of jeans that are more stretchy like I did, you might want to add just a little bit of extra room down each side, because otherwise you'll end up with a pair of jeans that are way too tight. So most vintage Levi's jeans are made in this proper denim quality with no stretch whatsoever, which is also the case with the ones that I bought. When you place your jeans on top of the Levi's jeans, make sure that the crotch area is placed completely on top of each other, like I'm also demonstrating in the cutaways right here. So they need to be right on top of each other, and then take one leg at a time. And then make sure to smooth out the leg as good as you can before you start marking. Again, I recommend that you take one leg at a time. So place the jeans on one leg, smooth it out, then mark where you want to alter them. Sorry. And then you sew them and try them on to make sure that they fit the way that you want before moving on to the other leg. It will be so irritating that you just make both of the legs and then you find out you have to like undo everything because they just don't fit right. So take one leg at a time. Another thing to remember is that you always take the jeans in down the side seam. So just along the stitch that's already there, because that will ensure that you get a very flawless finish, because you won't even be able to tell that you've taken them in. So once you're done with taking them in, you cut off the excess down each side seam, and then you make a little zigzag, or if you have an overlock machine, you make sure to overlock the edges so that you make sure they won't fray through time. And then after that, you're basically done. You try on the jeans again and make sure that everything fits the way that you want. I actually often get questions about how I get the edges on my jeans to be as frayed as they are. And basically, this is something that comes through time. So just when you wear them, when you wash them, things like that, it will naturally get frayed like this. A thing you can do to immediately get that frayed edge though is to take the jeans and then just hold the hemline underneath running water and then pop them into the tumble dryer just for 30 minutes or something like that. And then you'll immediately get that frayed edge as well with minimal effort really. But yeah, otherwise just pop them into the washing machine and then they're good to go. So once you're done with all of those steps, the final thing that you need to do is to press the side seam apart. So this is actually really important because that will again make the new seam that you've made a lot more flawless. So just quickly press the side seam with a hot iron and then you're done. So that's it guys, that is how I get my hands on these lovely vintage Levi's jeans that have become a fixed part of my all-year basic wardrobe. I love these types of jeans. I love the fact that they're actually authentic too, because a lot of new denims are made into be authentic denim, but this is actually the real deal, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I love this way of doing it. It's a great way of saving some money too, and it's quite a sustainable way to get a pair of new jeans into your wardrobe as well. So now I have myself a new pair of straight leg jeans from Levi's in my wardrobe, and I had another pair in my wardrobe already, so this purchase that I made was just as much to show you guys how I do it, to share the full experience with you. So I might cut the other pair that I already have in my wardrobe into a pair of shorts, or maybe turn them into a denim skirt so that I have a nice Levi's denim skirt for the summer. I actually have a tutorial on how to turn a pair of jeans into a denim skirt as well. So if you want to check out that video, I will link that down below as well, just since we're speaking denim. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I really hope that it was easy to understand what I did, and if you have any questions, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and then I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.